morning students. Today we are going to do the topic total reflecting prism. What is total reflecting prism? A prism which is having an angle of 90 degree and two angles each of 45 degree. Now this बच्चे AB and BC, these sides are these sides are called as refracting surfaces. And this side AC, that we are saying the hypotenuse of the triangle, it is called as reflecting surface. Now the light can enter either from face AB or BC. From any of the face light can enter. Now that we have that in the picture we are seeing there are two rays. Ray is falling normally. So when the ray will fall normally, then beta it has to go undeviating. Where it is striking, we will draw the normal. So this angle between incident ray and normal, because this total angle is of 90 degree, this is of 90 degree total angle, so half this angle will be of 45 degree. 45 degree is greater than 42 degree. 42 degree is बच्चे the critical angle for glass. So what will happen? The ray will suffer total internal reflection. So it has to strike on the opposite face. Again it is falling normally, so it has to go undeviated. So total how much for the second ray, also same thing is there. First time when it is falling on the hypotenuse, it is falling normally. So where the ray is striking, we will draw the normal. Again angle of incidence is 45 degree, which is more than 42 degree. So it will suffer total internal reflection. So it has to fall on the opposite face. So it has to, because again it is falling normally, it has to come out. Then the next one is beta, next question is how much total deviation is there? If you see for each ray, total deviation is, that is 90 degree. For here also, for this ray also. Total deviation of the ray is by 90 degree. Now beta come to the second diagram. In the first diagram, ray was entering from 90, 45. Either from this side or from this side. We can reverse also. If the ray will go from this face, it has to come out like that. But in the second diagram, ray is entering from which face? 45 degree. So 90, 45 we can't use, 45 degree when and this section of prism is used in the binoculars or the cameras when it has to invert the image. You see this is any object. From the object we have taken the rays. From each of the point we took rays. This is first ray and this is the second ray from this point. Then beta what will happen again? It is going normally. Where it is striking, what we will do? We will draw the normal. Again how much angle will be there? It will be 45 degree. Which is more than 42 degree. Again it has to fall on the opposite face. This ray also it has to fall on the opposite face. Then again where it is striking, we will draw the normal. Same case again बच्चे, this is 45 degree, this is also 45 degree. Again it can't go out because this angle of incidence is more than 42 degree. So it has to fall on the face AC. Then when it will fall on the AC, it is coming in the normal way. So it has to come out without any deviation. Now you see first ray was starting from here and this point is reaching here. So means this object was straightway or erected, but this image will be inverted one. Or if it will be inverted one, this will be erect one. and this action of prism is used in binoculars. This action of prism was used in the first figure, it was used in beta periscopes. And why we are not using the plane mirrors? Because for the total internal reflection there is no loss of light. We are getting